Well. Look who decided to grace us with this presence. What's up, Schroeder? Let me guess. The two that we got wrong yesterday were mine, not yours, right? You damn right. I told you about them bums. Yeah, sure you did. What's up, guys? Yo, we're back at it. There's a 2-game slate today. I got 4 picks for y'all. It's the playoffs. How do we know Steven Adams is going to take over? At center. Who saw that one coming, right? And then poor Porzingis, man, he it seemed like he didn't play that many minutes either in that first half. Just really weird stuff. I'm not making excuses, but just random stuff like Steven Adams playing 40 minutes just to screw up Sangoon. But what are you gonna do, guys? But do me a favor. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button, please. That is all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about, guys. So thank you. Views were up yesterday. Likes were up yesterday. God bless you guys, man. And again, happy Easter. If you missed yesterday's video, the Lord has risen. He's made all things new again, boys. Um, so yeah, real quick, video sponsored by the Prop Professor. Let's get through the ads, guys, because the ads pay. They keep the lights on around here. But they also benefit you. Don't be a slave to one app. Some of you have 4 or 5 of them. I do, but I don't use them all every day. But some days I like to shop around a little bit. But the Prop Professor, it's an optimizer for props. It takes all the best value on the board and puts it right at the top. Gives you a hit percentage rate. I'll show you guys, but use promo code Skywalker, get 25% off your first month. And there's also DG Fantasy and the same thing. The only difference between the two is the Prop Professor offers sports wagering picks, right? Which is pretty dope. DG Fantasy promo code is Skywalker, 25% off. This one offers AI generated slips. So each one has its own, benefit, but try them out, guys. You help out the channel. Chalkboard, I got a sign up last night. You guys have been killing it with the signups. I've been getting at least one a day, which really helps out, man. Those of you that are in those purple states, you can now play on Chalkboard, believe it or not. And not only that, you can do single bets. You can do single plays. It's just like having a sports book. It's really cool. Those of us in these green states, we got to play the old style. We can't play those, but that's all right. You guys already know the deal with Chalkboard. For UFC, I kill them, guys. Last card, I turned a $5 slip into $60 or something like that. And pick 3 fighters. I didn't have to stack them like 10 fighters to get that. It was just 3. But come check them out, guys. Chalkboard, especially those of you in those purple states, New York, Pennsylvania. Looks like an election map. Virginia, Florida, Arizona, Wyoming, Kansas, Missouri, Illinois, Arkansas, where they say, hey, Jack, nobody can sleep with my sister but me. That's what they say in Arkansas, and God bless them, Oh my gosh. What a great day today. Also there you can get 5,000x payouts, guys. They're legit. Dabble's legit too. If you guys want a free month in the Discord, just deposit $10. Get the free $25 when you sign up. Use promo code Skywalker. You're in. Same with BETR. Make a deposit. Same with ParlayPlay. Make a minimal $25 deposit. They'll give you 100% up to $100. Sleeper. They're giving you a deposit match up to $100 when you use promo code Skywalker. Send me the screenshots, guys, to skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, and I'll get you in the Discord for free. Free. Who doesn't like free? I love free. Free is good. Free is great. Speaking of free, yo, let's get to the free picks, and then I'll show you guys how to get in the DFS club. If you just want to sign up. Why wouldn't you? We don't win every day, but damn it, we win most days. All right. I don't ever claim to win every day because I don't. I didn't win today. Video picks went 2-2. What are you gonna do? What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it around and we're gonna go 4-0, boys. Let's go. First pick I got for you. I'm going back to the well here. Jalen Brunson, 28.5 points. He's just a different animal in the playoffs, guys. They lean a lot on him to score, especially score. Everybody's got a role on the Knicks. Everybody has their role. Brunson's role is a score. Brunson's going to get 40 plus minutes. Essentially, if the game doesn't blow out, right? You never know with blowouts. I mean, last game was not, but You never know, right? But I still think 28.5. I was looking at the I'll go over to Outlier and show you guys this one. I think it's favored to go under. So if you want some, I don't know, plus money plays, I think that's a good one. 28.5. Same with Kate Cunningham. I think he bounces back here, guys. That first half, it was just terrible for him. And he still almost got this line. It's a 32.5 points plus rebounds. I'm gonna take the over here, man. I don't know what I'm not in the guy's head. I can only pretend to know what was going on with him. I just think maybe he was nervous. I don't know. It was his first playoff game. And then that second half, he looked great. He looked fine. So I'm gonna go back here and hopefully he shoots better than 38%, something like that. We'll look at it. Whatever he shot last game. And then James Harden, I'm playing the narrative here. I'm gonna take his 9.5 assists. Will probably get bumped, but I don't know because right now it's showing as a plus money play. Um, I think it's gonna be a Kawhi game. I don't really trust Kawhi fully, so you know what? I'm like, if this is gonna be a Kawhi game, James Harden's gonna be dishing it to him because James Harden went off. James Harden's on a heater right now. I might take some James Harden fantasy score props when they pop up. There's no fantasy score tonight, but yeah, I'm gonna take his 9.5 assists until then, and then give me the red hot Chris Dunn here. Played a monster ton of minutes last game. Huge, huge. I'm gonna take his over 6.5 points. Denver just gives it up to shooting guards. They give up points like my baby mama gives it up to the whole neighborhood, and that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. 6.5 points. He smashed this line last game and played, like I said, 30 plus. Will he play that many minutes again? I have no idea, no clue. But he's white hot right now. So what they did essentially is what I'm assuming is they rode the hot hand here with Chris Dunn. So I'm gonna take him over 6.5 points full game. So no first halves today, guys. I'm just really burned out by those first half ones because if we would have taken Jabari Smith over his full game points, we would have hit, right? Instead of getting cute with the first half. But these are the ones I'm going with today. Brunson over his points, Cade over his points plus rebounds, Harden over his assists, and Chris Dunn over his 6.5 points. I'm logged into my account. There's my plays. I'm going to throw 10 on it, and I'm going to hit submit lineup because I play my plays. I don't just give out random ones, guys. These plays are on my cheat sheet, too. So the DFS club, they get the first look at these plays, but I'm playing them too. I'm playing them tomorrow also. If you guys want to join the club, you guys want access to all of my picks, not just the video picks. I know a lot of times I'll come on here celebrating because there are so many more picks in the Discord, including my NHL picks. Now, granted, I took a lot of NHL picks today, hit props, like hits, how many times the player's going to hit someone. And my dumbass forgot it was the playoffs. So there's going to be a lot more hits. A lot more hits. So I took a unders on a bunch of hits, and boy, was that a mistake. When I realized, oh shoot, it's the playoffs. Yeah, that was probably not a good idea. Brady Kachuk had like 10. Some other guy had like literally 15 hits. The line was at 4. But you get access to all my NHL picks, guys, for the playoffs. DFSclub.com. DFS space and myself, over 3,000 members. Click join now. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS. That way, Short and I get credit. We do appreciate it, guys. We have our bronze, our silver, our gold, and our 3-day passes. We're already the cheapest in the industry. We are less than 50 cents a day. The more you pay up, the more you save, guys. I see people on YouTube trying to sell their picks for like $75 or $100. Hell, $250 a month. I'm seeing it. I'm like, do people really pay that? I know they ain't hitting as much as me. If they are, maybe about the same, right? That's just too much. That's too much, in my opinion. They're gonna do them. I'm not saying they're ripping anybody off. I'm not saying that. But I just can't sleep at night charging someone that much money a month when it's not guaranteed. You know what I mean? Nothing's guaranteed but death and taxes, guys. So that's why we made it affordable for everybody. Join thousands of people. There are multiple pros in here you can tell. DraftKings, FanDuel lines. We do the members only podcasts. We got MLB going, NHL, like I said. Once NBA starts winding down, I'll start pumping out MLB videos and I'll start putting more MLB picks, especially on these slow days for NBA and maybe even NHL. I'm still going to post NHL. There's only 2 game slate, so get your butts in here, dfsclub.com, and let's get this bread. Join thousands of people, guys. Absolutely love to have you in here. Let's go to Outlier real quick. Outlier hooked me up with a free month of Pro. Check it out, guys. I don't have a promo code for you because they're not an affiliate of mine, but they gave me a free month and I use them every video. They reached out to me on Twitter, said, "Hey, I see you're using my product. You want a free upgrade?" Sure, absolutely. But if you guys sign up through them, I don't get a cut of it. I'm just letting you know right off the top. I use it every single day. I don't know how I can't work without it, to be honest with you. All right, so Brunson, we're talking playoff Brunson too, by the way. It's a whole different animal. Now I know a couple videos ago I said that too about PJ Washington. He's a bum. He's out golfing right now. All right. Brunson's in it to win it in the playoffs. As it is, um, Detroit against the point guard position, they're 23rd in the league at points allowed. But Brunson in the playoffs, like I said, this coach runs him into the ground. He played 40 minutes here in a close game, right? It wasn't, right? they had a huge comeback, but my goodness, let's look at how many field goals did he take? He shot the ball 27 damn times, guys. I'm looking he'll probably get around, I don't know, realistically, maybe 23 to 25. We'll see. But I'm gonna keep writing his points. As long as his points is under I'd say 29. If it goes 29 and a half, I'd pass. Do I still think he's good for a 30 piece? Yeah, I do. But 28 and a half, I think is too low for playoff Brunson at home in the Garden. Let's show home games. I mean, it really doesn't matter because there's only been one playoff game. But head to head, he's gone over every game against Detroit but one at home. So he's a home guy. He loves to play at home, apparently, especially against Detroit. So I'm going to take that. That is a 83% hit rate. That's incredible. So, yeah, Brunson's exceeded 24 and a half points in 5 out of his last 6 games at home. Averages 27 points a game. I don't know why they say 24 points. What does that have to do with anything? The line is not 24. It's 28 and a half. But that's all right. I'm sure they'll fix it. Cade Cunningham, we got to. We have to, guys. Right? Points and rebounds, 32 and a half. The line's still the same. Versus the point guard position, the Knicks, 20th in points allowed. Rebounds are 7th allowed. Let's look at his field goal attempts. Let's see. Yeah, 21 shots. I expect him to take a hell of a lot more than that. Look at his shooting percent, 38%. This is what I'm talking about. He took 21 attempts, only hit 8. I don't see that happening again, guys. I really don't. The line didn't get bumped, right? The minutes are going to be there. So I think hopefully he got the jitters out of the way, and he's playing with the big boys now, and he realizes it. And this line's too low, in my opinion. Cade Cunningham has exceeded 32.5 points plus rebounds in 6 out of his last 7 games. All right, that sounds good to me. That's the head-to-head look. But yeah, I mean, during the regular season, it's just been this. If you were to get this line during the regular season, you'd be like, yeah, I'm taking it. Let's look at the road games though. Yeah, it's kind of a mixed bag. He probably he plays better at home too, to be honest with you, but I just don't see it. And head to head, he's only missed once on the road, guys. 80% hit rate. So let's take a look at James Harden here. All right, so Harden, like I said, I'm trying to go with the narrative here. Sometimes you have to in the playoffs. I'm thinking it's going to be a quiet game. Now, this doesn't mean Harden's not going to hit. I'm probably going to take his fantasy score, but assists allowed, they're 26 in the league. Denver gives up a lot of assists to the point guard position. He busted out with 11 assists last game, and he had a great game last game, guys. Great game. Let's look at away games. But if, like I said, if Kawhi is going to be scoring tomorrow or today, actually now, right? It's 2:40 in the morning. I think James Harden's going to be dishing it to him, right? So last 3 games are over. Golden State, and then the one playoff game, he got 11. How many potential assists did he have? 17. 17 potentials. So he dished it last game. It just only 11 of them hit. So, if Kawhi gets hot, there's no way he don't get this. There's no way. I think it's going to get bumped. I think people are going to, I know right now, let's look at the lines here. So, it's about 50-50. Yeah, it's about 50-50. Depends on where you go, right? Look at the lines everywhere. It's all over the place. So I think it's gonna get bumped to 10. They love to do that, right? 10, I think maybe worst case you get a push. And then let's look at Chris Dunn's points over 6.5. Absolutely, man. We got one look, right? One playoff game look. We pull up the minutes here. He got 30 minutes in an overtime game, right? So take away what? 5 minutes there, 25 minutes. That's about what he normally gets. But this game right here, another overtime game, 35 minutes. Two overtime games in a row. Um, I think 6.5 is way too low, boys. Way too low. What's the point guard hit rate here? They have him as a point guard, but he's actually a shooting guard. And look at this. Points allowed to the shooting guard position. Denver's 28th in the league. Point guard is where James Harden plays. I don't know why they have him as a point guard, but he's a shooting guard. Let's look at this versus shooting guard. Yeah, the last three did not go over, which is kind of weird, right? Jalen Green, Norman Powell went under. That one I kind of get. It was basically the James Harden show. Let's look at head to head. There won't be much here, right? Away games, yeah, not much here. But yeah, lately he's just really tuned it up. Last 10, Golden State 11, and then 10 against Denver. It's a rematch, and I'm just playing the 28th in the league points allowed, guys. He's only got to get 7 points. I think he can do it. I think if he gets the minutes, right, 25 minutes, I think he can do it. So they'll probably ride the hot hand again. So let's hope that's the case here. Let's look at the field goals again. What was he shooting? 50%, right? He took 8 shots, hit 50%. That'll do, right? You take 7 shots at 50%, 6 shots at 50%. That'll do. So I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take my shot here. I'm gonna look at the odds on this one. Yeah, everyone's taking the over here. It looks like minus 120, pretty much around the board. Bet MGM minus 118. Caesars minus 121. Yeah, you're gonna take if you're doing this as like a single game or single prop just by itself, I'd probably wait, but if you're doing a parlay like me on PrizePicks, it fits the parlay, right? Because parlay, you're not getting hit. You're not getting hit with the negative money, but single game like singles, I don't know. But if I throw it in a parlay, be honest with you, since you're going to pay the toll of minus 119, minus 120 on average, I throw it in a parlay. But that's why I'm getting into these ones. Let's go over. I got to show you guys the prop professor real quick, and we'll get up out of here. I got to go on Bugman. I got to go check out the Bugman show. He invited me on, so I got to go say hi to my friends. So let's see here. Oh man, they already got all these other props up for tomorrow. Wow, Golden State, go Warriors! By the way, let's go, let's go. Honestly, I didn't think the Warriors would beat them that badly. They were up by 20 at one point, and then Draymond's passing is horrendous. I think Draymond committed more assists to the defensive team than he did to his own team. My goodness. Draymond, get it together, brother. You rebound great, but man, you got to work on your passing, dude. Normally it's not a problem, but lately, man. Yeah, a lot of Warriors props up here, but you can see odds to hit 57.8% on Max Strus over 9.5 points and assists. PA, points and assists. So, and then if you want to go, if you're a sports wager, you're like, hey, I just played the sports books, go to the EV tab here. This tells you who to play, where to play it, what sports book, and where you're getting the most value, guys. Plus 180 here for Nathan McKinnon over 1.5 points, guys. That's actually a decent. If you're getting plus 180 for that, Nathan McKinnon lit their ass up last game. I think he got 4 points, something like that. That's plus money, plus 180. That's really good. And if you look at Pinnacle, you're only getting plus 138. This is what I'm talking about, guys. Yo, check it out. This is the prop professor, especially if you play sports books. I mean, you got to shop around. It does it for you. You get it here at Bovada, it's plus 180. You go play it on Pinnacle, it's plus 138. You're going to Bovada. But yeah, I like that one for plus money for sure. I might take a demon on that one. But yo, let's get up out of here. Shout out to the whole DFS club. I don't want to make this a half-hour video, but I will shout you guys out tomorrow. Yeah, let's bounce back today. We're 1-1 in the playoffs total for video picks, but we're gonna do better. DFSclub.com is where it's at. Schroeder's where it's at. Y'all are where it's at. Yo, all the links are in the description down below if you want to sign up for any one of the promos, and then hit me up, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com, and I'll get you in the Discord for free for 30 days, guys. Yo, except a rock star for the working man. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. Absolutely nobody. I don't care who it is. And I will talk to you guys later. Goodbye, everyone.